Hey guys, welcome. It's your girl, Black Girl Minimalism. I'm doing a read for this afternoon. I'm trying to find the orchestration of what the good lighting is, but you'll get this like kind of artistic moodiness or whatever coming through. But we're going to, so you see how the light is not so much here, but it is here. So I'm going to be using the Biblical Tarot deck. I've been spending most of today just like cleaning up, getting like changing things around. I got rid of a lot of things like that was just existing in the cabinets and stuff, even though like we've been here. This, our home is new. But I feel like just it takes time to like let things go over time, even though like everything in here is new except for is mostly new. Some of the artwork is previous or came from our previous home, but there are other things that you just pack up and you'll be like, I'll get to it later. So I had an opportunity to do that for today. um, of course, earlier I was working on my course, and I'm trying to do that throughout the day. But I wanted to spend today as an opportunity of self-care. So we did do the read earlier, which kind of talked about what is upcoming, and we said that message was about travel, or the message coming forth is going to be in the area of travel. So I don't really have a direction of what this read is going to go into, but we are going to be using the Biblical Tarot deck, which we used yesterday and for the past couple of days, and we're going to be using it for this read. So the first card to come up is the Strength card. So the Strength card here in this deck is Daniel in the Lion's Den. So I see this as a card of sitting in your internal, not really isolation, but in solitude. Okay, you have the lion is represented here. So the Strength card is the Leo energy, and I think we have, there is, I don't know the degrees, but it's going to be in Jupiter and Leo, because we are moving towards that direction. Even though we're in Cancer, we're moving towards the direction of Leo following this season. So maybe you might be having some early remnants of that energy coming forward, where you have a sense of like freedom and feeling very expansive, and maybe wanting to do things differently. The next card to come up is the Two of Grains. This is Lydia, a faithful businesswoman. One of those listening was a woman from the city of Thyatira named Lydia, a dealer in purple cloth. She was a whisper of God, Acts 16:14. Earlier, if you looked at the read, I told you this particular chapter has been heavy on my mind. The Acts chapter in the Bible. So the next thing to come up is a 10 of Candles. This is someone who's carrying or has been carrying a lot. But even though you're at the 10 of Candles, that means the ending of something in regards to moving towards a direction of a new beginning. So this is ending. Why did I come out of the womb to see trouble and sorrow and to end my days in shame? Jeremiah 20:18. So we're moving away from this energy. What's coming forth? Two of Feathers. God's test Abraham's faith. So there was a test of your faith here. Maybe why we see the Strength card that came forward in the beginning of this read. It was a test. Then God said, sorry, I'm getting the hiccups. Then God said, take your son, your only son, whom you love, Isaac, and go to the region of Moriah. Sacrifice him there as a burnt offering on a mountain I will show you. So it's something that God is bringing forth to you that you could not see without him directing you to do so. All right, the next thing to come up is the King of Feathers. There's a judgment coming forward, judgment of Solomon. So then the king gave his ruling, give the living baby. See, you see that there was a sacrifice here, but give the living baby to the first woman. Do not kill him. She is his mother. So is there something that you're being appointed to? Someone is handpicking you to be appointed to something. 1 Kings 3:27. What's coming forward? The page of chalices. This is Samuel, the boy prophet. The Lord came and stood there, calling as the other time, Samuel, Samuel. Then Samuel said, speak, for your servant is listening. 1 Samuel 3:10. So it's something that he is sending to you in a message. And what's coming forth is the world card. There's going to be an energy where you have things in your hand. I don't want to say, I'm hearing at your feet. You have the 6 of grains coming forth. This is someone who gives from a generous heart. Calling his disciples to him, Jesus said, truly I tell you, this poor widow has put more into the treasury than all the others. This is Mark 12:43. You're someone who gives. The next thing to come up is the 5 of feathers. This is King Saul's tragic downfall. So someone has faced some loss. The Lord has torn the kingdom out of your hands and given it to one of your neighbors, to David. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's a judgment coming forward. This is the last judgment. There's the moon card coming forward. And last but not least, there is the Ace of Chalices, the Samaritan woman at the well. So this has to do with the water. But whoever drinks the water I will give them, will never thirst. Indeed, the water I will give them will become in them a spring of water well into eternal life. This is John 4:14. You will never thirst for anything. Queen of Feathers, this is Abigail, the peacemaker. You're somebody who you're someone who can connect and mediate connections very easily. May you be blessed for the good judgment and for keeping me from bloodshed this day and from avenging myself with my own hands. You're someone who saved someone else because of your ability to speak to people. 1 Samuel 25:33. You're a connector in the way that you show up for people. You do it in a very meaningful way that delivers the message from the heart so that it can be received in a way that it saves people from their own wrongdoings. Is what I'm hearing. Give me one more card. Okay. The 3 of Chalices. There's a wedding. And the master of the banquet tasted the water that had been turned into wine. There is a turn of events for you. There was something that was taken and turned into a blessing. So I hope that you guys receive this message. I love you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow, because if I don't do another read tonight, I'll see you tomorrow. I love you so much. Bye.